We have run research for almost 5 years, around 200 to 300 companies around Vietnam in different industry, which has helped us to understand all the specific problem related to people, HR, and culture, leaderships, and so on, which help us to build up a specific knowledge to solve and see the pattern of the problem. By using our specific knowledge and research, we have developed this Pro Workforce Flywheel framework. This Workforce Flywheel framework works specifically more effectively for the companies who wants to reach the next level. So what does it really means to the company to the next level? So for us, a company who wants to go to the next level means who wants to increase more revenue, or who wants to have a larger market share, expand their market share option, or they are aiming to launch new product or wanted to launch to a new market. Like an example, a company was doing okay or doing great in Vietnam. Now they wanted to launch it out to another country in Europe, America, or another South Asian country. The fourth option is about they are having a particular challenge in terms of it could be coming from the branding, or it coming from the sales revenue, or it could be about related to productivity and so on, and they wanted to overcome that challenge. For that one means a company want to move to the next level. To help the company to next level, what is really required is about these fundamental factors. First is it has to build up the right capabilities inside the company, which is largely tied to that workforce, because at the end of the day, every capabilities are being directly or indirectly used and implemented through workforce. So that's why the first part is about building up the capabilities and then use that capabilities to break through and arriving to the next level. And that's why it comes to the play is about it works like a flywheeler, because not only one breakthrough or one small breakthrough will get a company to the next level. To help the company to go to the next level, a company is required to keep building that capabilities, building up the capabilities, and then goes through with a small and micro breakthrough to achieve and accumulate a big breakthrough, which actually successfully take the company to the next level. And that's, we call it flywheel effect, continuously building it up and continuously making micro breakthrough to achieve a large breakthrough and finally take the company to the next level. So to make this flywheel really work forward for the company to achieve to the next level, a company need fundamental 3 pillars, which we call it in our Pro Workforce Flywheel framework. So the first column is about disciplined people, and the second pillar we call it disciplined process, and the third pillar we call it disciplined culture. So these are the 3 pillars which is really required for a company to building up that capabilities, which will enable companies to make those continuous micro breakthroughs to achieve to the next big breakthroughs. Now let's look into it, these 3 fundamental frameworks. The first framework is about disciplined people. Inside the disciplined people, the first part is about level 5 leadership. The second brick is about productiveness and effectiveness of the workforce, which drive this disciplined people column. Let's have a look is about level 5 leaderships. Level 5 leaderships is about starting with level 1 with highly capable individuals. Level 2 is about contributing team members. Level 3 is about competent manager. Level 4 is about effective leader, and level 5 executives. So these are the 5 levels of workforce need to be built to have a stronghold of the disciplined people, which is a very important aspect of building up the capabilities inside the organization. So now let's look into the second column, which is discipline process. Inside the discipline process, there are 2 fundamental bricks. Number 1 is about inside of the people, So that means company really know what's happening inside the people. Are they satisfied? Are they happy? Are they unhappy? How they feel to come to the work organization. It becomes so important right now because now we live in a social age. Think about 20 years back when there was the industrial revolution going on. That time, everything was about factory worker. So even people will get beat at work, they still were coming to the work. Why? People was coming to work because for the food and basic need. And then it comes to the information age. 10-15 years back when all the tech companies become really successful, Google, Facebook, all these tech companies start to revolutionize the world. In this age, intelligence become a big factor, and so company needs to start working on about intellectual capital. So here people are not working for food or a shelter. People are working here to improve their life quality so they can have a better life to live with. And now we're living a completely different world. Now we are living in a social age or consciousness age. Here, culture is the capital. Here, people really care about how they really feel to come to the work, how they feel about the product, how they feel with the people that really work. So that's why it becomes a fundamental key shift to use this break point to make it really successful. All this matters, and that's why the insights of the people is one of the fundamental brick of this discipline process. The next brick about this one is about synergy of the goal and the people. Where the company wants to go, where all the senior executives, C-suite executive build a great strategy, how the strategy will tie to all the organization, all the people, and drive them and motivate them and give them a big why they should execute those things every day. That creates a great synergy, and that is the second brick of this discipline process pillar. Now let's move to the third pillar, which is discipline culture. Discipline cultures with the first brick is about culture of discipline. That means a company has to have a culture where people feel like they want to be disciplined, they want to follow through, they want to go ahead with. And if it's been pushed up, if everybody need to be reminded over and over and over for a single damn day, it will be very expensive for the company to do that. So that's why one of the key fundamental brick has the company build is about culture of discipline. And then the second brick is about come with the HR brands. It's about employer branding, workforce brand, founder story, C-suite level story, management story, and share to the other peoples through all different media channels so that people understand what's the company culture it is, how they feel to work in that company, how will be perceived to be inside the company. That becomes a very important fundamental area to have the right people to join the company as well too. And then the technology, using the right technology to store the information and using the information and analyze the information and take the right action in the right time in the company for the workforce betterment is important. So in total, there are 3 columns is here: discipline people, discipline process, and discipline culture. And this is the 3 columns helping the company to build the great workforce capability who will continuously drive this micro breakthrough and drive this flywheel for take the company to the next level. And that is the Pro Workforce Flywheel framework. You're probably thinking about how VSHR Pro Academy helping companies to execute this framework. Go and check this video right now and we will talk there.